Good evening, everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep. So today we have this Menti quiz, the weekly Menti quiz that we have. Okay, and last week also we had this quiz, and today also we have this. Okay, and as we have it on a weekly basis, we discuss 40 questions. Okay, and these GK questions are relevant for your upcoming MBA examinations, which are CMAT and TISSNET. Okay, and some of you must be asking for the notification of CMAT, right? So CMAT notification, see, you should wait for the notification, right? We cannot tell, uh, since you know that the COVID cases have been on the rise recently, so it might be delayed. Last year also CMAT was conducted in March end. Okay, so this year you might have a delay in the examination. And if you talk about TISSNET, right, the date is already available to you. It is on 26th of February. Okay, so you just have hardly 5 weeks remaining, and this is one of the ways you can see that what kind of questions you can expect in the examination. Okay, so the ones who are new to this format, many of you, I guess, have already played this game. And the ones who are new to this format, so go to the site menti.com and it will ask you for a code. Enter the code 3003 1572. Okay, so you see the code over there, just follow the instructions. Okay, go to the site menti.com and it will ask you for a code and enter 3003 1572 and you shall be able to participate in this quiz. Okay, and this is a very interactive quiz. I hope many of you must have already seen this, right? So good evening, Harsh, Amit, Sujal. Some of you who have already participated in it know how interesting it is, and the ones who have not participated, please do participate in it and enjoy this quiz. And after every 10 questions, we shall be seeing the leaderboard as well. Okay, and today I hope you know that is the 125th birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay, so you may expect questions related to him, and I have also put a very simple question on that topic, so that would be one of the easiest questions for the day. Okay, so can we have more players joining in? Okay, so some cool emojis coming up. Looks like some Twitter bird and then angel, and then someone's birthday. I was just talking about birthday. Someone has got a cake as well, burger, footprints, and whatnot. All right, so let's start then. Okay, let's start, and more people can join in. Just go to the site menti.com. It will ask you for a code and enter this code 30031572. Let us begin, and let's see that who are the ones who make it to the leaderboard. So we'll be seeing uh, 10 people in this list. After every 10 questions, we shall have the leaderboard as well. All right. So Nidhi, just go to the site menti.com. You can see the link over here, and on a different tab, open it, and it will ask you for a code. Enter the code 30031572. Okay, so let us begin with the first question. Here's the first question. Happened. H&M is headquartered in which city, which place, right? Paris, Stockholm, London, or Madrid? I'm sure you know this brand, right? H&M. Must be shopping also. Very famous, right? Whenever you see the shopping bags, its headquarters are in which country? And if you're appearing for MyCat, such kind of questions are very common in that. Okay. All right. So with fashion you associate with France? No, Paris is not correct. The answer is Stockholm. It's a Swedish company, not a French company. Right? The headquarters are in Stockholm. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. The ones who are joining can go to the site menti.com and use this code 30031572. Let's see the next question. In September 2021, a special commemorative coin of what denomination was unveiled in memory of ISKCON founder Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Okay, ISKCON founder, there was a commemorative coin, and it was released in September 2021. What was the denomination of that coin? 100? Okay, the mistake in the options. Anyway, that should have given you some hint that 100 cannot be the answer. Okay, but still people voted 100. The right answer is 125. Okay, so in September 2021, it was his 125th birth anniversary. Okay, so I'm sure you know ISKCON, right? You must have visited this, right? So uh, what is this? International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Okay, and it was his 125th. His the founder was Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, and it was his 125th birth anniversary. So 125 rupee coin, special coin, was released on that occasion. Okay, so such kind of things might be asked, right? Some special coins. For example, I'll tell you, before IFT we had one session in which I asked a question that which country released which country released a coin on Mahatma Gandhi, a 5 pound coin, right? So that was UK, right? I had asked that what was the denomination of the coin. It was a 5 pound coin in IFT, the second slot. If any one of you happened to appear in that, the same question was asked that which country released a coin on the occasion of Diwali in memory of Mahatma Gandhi. Right? So similar questions you can expect in the examinations. Let's move on to the third question. I hope you are enjoying this quiz. So let's answer this. Who is the author of the novel Anne of Green Gables? Okay, child novels. Some of you must have been reading since childhood. J.K. Rowling, Charles Dickens, Ruskin Bond, or Lucy Maud Montgomery. Okay. Yes, not more than 50%, but yes, still maximum of you got the correct answer. Lucy Maud Montgomery. She was a French novelist, so she wrote this Anne of Green Gables. Okay, let's see the fourth question. Sorry. Dash won the 2021 Nobel Prize in Chemistry. Nobel Prize, right? Nobel Prize are important. They do ask questions related to it. Who won the Nobel Prize? Which country, category? So do just go to their site Nobel Prize, and you will get the list of all those people. Chemistry Nobel Prize. Let's see how many of you know the answer. Okay, so A and C. Okay, so the right answer is Benjamin List and David Macmillan. Okay, so they won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry. Then you have David Julius and Artem. Uh, I don't know how to pronounce this name. The second option is for the ones who won in biology or medicine. Okay, the third option is for the ones who won in uh, uh, for peace. Okay, first is for chemistry, second is for medicine, peace, and the fourth option is for physics. Okay, so do read the list. I mean, you can just remember one of the names. Let us say you remembered list. Okay, so you used to remember list of elements in periodic table. Okay, list याद कर लिया. So you know कि list मतलब पूरी मतलब they will give you the entire names, right? They won't ask only one of the persons. जहाँ पे list का नाम आएगा वो chemistry में हो गया. Okay, so like this, like Maria, you can see some peaceful lady. So a Nobel Prize in peace. So this way you can remember this. Okay, so Julius, let's say just remember that Julius is a doctor. So Julius for medicine. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the next question. Which of the following countries was colonized by France? Ecuador, Nigeria, Bahamas, Vietnam. Okay, something from history, medieval history. Not medieval, I would say rather modern history. Which of these countries was colonized by France or a French colony? Let's see how many of you got this one right. Okay, good number of you got this one right. Okay, so Ecuador is French. No, sorry, not French. Your Spanish. ठीक है क्योंकि it's in South America, so mostly South American countries were ruled by Spain. Okay, Nigeria and Bahamas by the Britishers. Okay, Vietnam by France. You must have heard of Indo-China War. Okay, that was I mean that happened in Vietnam. Okay, so Vietnam is correct answer. Let's see the next question. Ganga Sagar Mela is a popular event held in which state? West Bengal, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar. Ganga Sagar Mela. Has any one of you been to this festival? Like it's a popular festival on the bank of River Ganga. There's a place also, right? There's a place also. So Amit, the code is 30031572. It's written on the top over here, right? It is asking for a code. Enter this code 30031572. Okay, so got responses for all except Bihar. Just two of you responded. Yes, the right answer is West Bengal. Okay, there's a place in West Bengal by the name Ganga Sagar, and there you have this. Yeah, it's a Tirth place. Shivaji says your nani lives there. Good. Okay. So yeah, it's a like pilgrimage place, and there you have this Ganga Sagar Mela. Okay. All right. So the ones who answer fast get more points. Okay. It's not about just getting the answer correct. So you have a timer. Let's say you have 30 seconds. You answer within the least possible time. You get the maximum points. Let's move on to the next question. After 10 questions, we shall see the leaderboard. Where is India's tallest air purification tower located? Okay, something from current affairs. Okay, so do prepare current affairs from I would say August onward. Okay, QA marathon. Yes, there will be some sessions for quant also for TISSNET, right? So we'll have all this quant के भी होंगे. So this is specifically GK के तो marathon इस तरह की करा रखे. Maybe for PO also we should have. Air purification tower tallest. Okay, New Delhi. Yes, there are I mean, there are purification towers, but recently, again, it's news of I think September or October, right? The tallest air purification tower was inaugurated in Chandigarh. Okay? Delhi में सबसे ज़्यादा होंगे. Of course, you hear about pollution here and there, right? But the tallest is in Chandigarh. Okay, I'm not able to get the height of it. I think 24 meter or 20 meter कुछ height है उसकी. That is the tallest in India, and it was inaugurated in Chandigarh. Okay, so do remember that. Okay. So such superlatives, tallest, highest, fastest, first, okay, all those things are important. And since these are like you do get questions on environment also, right? TISSNET or TISSNET ask questions on environment, government policies, etc. So you may expect such questions in TISSNET. All right, next question. The INA was organized by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose at which of the following places? Easiest question of the day. right? Remembering Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose on his 125th birthday, and I expect all of you to get this correct. Okay, easiest question probably. Right, so yes, all of you got it right. Most of you got it right, right? The right answer is Singapore. Okay. Yeah, so this was an easy question. Okay. We'll have some mix of tricky questions as well. And this is the ninth question. Let's see the question. Which city will host the 12th edition of India's mega defense exhibition, the DEF Expo, in March 2022? New Delhi, Ambala, Bhopal, Gandhinagar. DEF Expo, Defense Expo. Here you have Auto Expo. Here you have Defense Exhibition or DEF Expo in March 2022. Yes, correct. Gandhinagar is the correct answer. Okay, this exhibition will be held in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Okay, so let's move on to the 10th question. Right after this 10th question, we shall have a look at the leaderboard that who has been leading, who has been the fastest in answering these questions. Okay, all right, so let's see this question. In which year did Netflix launch operations in India? All use Netflix. When did it come to India? You know the year? 2016, 15, 14, 2013. Recently, Netflix slashed its prices. Time's up. Okay, yes, the year was 2016. The date precisely was 6th of January 2016. Okay, recently they talked about that we have completed 6 years in the country. Not in 2019, it was in 2016. Okay, in 2016 it started in India, and initially I'll tell you that initially it was free, right? For three, I guess for 3 months or for some duration it was free. Okay, that time people, so that people get addicted to it, right? The people who used to watch, I mean, who had watched Netflix abroad, they already knew that how good it is, so they were too much excited. But at that time, most people did not know what Netflix is, and I mean, in order to penetrate the market, they had some scheme like for 3 months or 3 months, or I guess 1 month, it was free of cost for everyone. And now they have slashed the prices also. Okay. All right, so let's see the leaderboard that who has been leading till the 10 questions that we have had thus far. Okay, so we have Sumit in the leading position, okay, who has secured 6379 points, and then we have Star Lord, then we have Ani, then Naman Singh, Sherlock, someone with H, BTS, KP, ET, and Tiger Baby. So these are the top 10 players till now. Okay, and as I said, the faster you answer, the more points you get. And after every 10 questions, we shall have the look at the leaderboard again and then see that who joins the leaderboard. Okay, so the ones who have not yet joined, they can just go to the site menti.com. It will ask you for a code. You can enter this code 30031572. Okay, and if you are enjoying this questionnaire, please do like the session. Okay, so let's move on to the next phase. Question number 11. Dash was an operation of the Indian Air Force to evacuate Indian citizens and foreign nationals from Yemen during the 2015 civil war. Okay, operations of Indian armed forces are sometimes asked. ऑपरेशन देवी शक्ति, ऑपरेशन सफेद सागर, ऑपरेशन राहत, ऑपरेशन सुकून. Let's see. Okay, good number of you got this one right. Operation Devi Shakti was the most recent one, right, in Afghanistan. Operation Devi Shakti, Afghanistan 2021. See, I gave you this question. The reason being, I did not ask Devi Shakti, right? So now you should know that if they ask ki Operation Devi Shakti kahan hua tha, so you can tell. I mean, they might see they can frame question in any way, right? They might ask you that what was the name of the operation in Afghanistan and give you these options or any other options, right? So Devi Shakti, Afghanistan. Operation Safed Sagar was during Kargil War, in which Indian Air Force joined the army. Right. So initially, army was fighting, and in order to assist the army, Indian Air Force also joined that. So that was Operation Safed Sagar. Operation Rahat, you answered correctly. Operation Sukoon was in 2006 in Lebanon. Okay, so in Lebanon there was a civil war. That time Indian Army, Indian Air Force sent a plane to get Indian nationals and some others also back to the country. That was Operation Sukoon. So Operation Rahat was in Yemen and Devi Shakti in Afghanistan. Okay. All right. So let's see the next question. Sojat Mehendi Henna, which recently won the geographical indicator tag, is from which place, which state? Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan. Sojat Mehendi. So geographical indication tags, right? They are given to some things which are very special and are indigenous to that place. Okay. That could be some form of art, that could be some food, that could be some other stuff, right? Yes, the right answer is Rajasthan. So Sojat is a place in Rajasthan. So it has this famous mehendi which is called henna mehendi. Okay, so that is from this place and it got a geographical indication tag. All right, so let's see the next question. When is World Water Day observed? Maybe an easy question. Answer fast to gain more points. World Water Day. Time's up. The right answer is 22nd March, and yes, most of you got this one right. Okay, so do read about different days: Earth Day, Water Day, Literacy Day, okay, Women's Day. Do some these are like a typical kind of question that you get in the examination. Okay, so this question is to tell you. See, I will not guarantee that these will be the questions asked, right? This will give you an idea that what kind of questions you can expect in the examination. Of course, current affairs, you might get exact questions. Okay, but from static, you should know that what are the things that they test in the examination. Okay, all right, so let's move on to the question number 14. Who among these is the brand ambassador of Tata AIA Life Insurance? Neeraj Chopra, Rishabh Pant, PV Sindhu, Bajrang Punia. Tata AIA Life Insurance. Have you seen their advertisements? If you watch ads and all, you must be knowing the answer. Okay, yes, Neeraj Chopra is the right answer. Okay, you must have seen him in the advertisements. And yeah, so you know about this digital marketing and all, right? So I was just searching for some stuff. I got this, right? I was confirming, right? And then after a certain time, like when I was searching for the next thing on a website, I saw this advertisement on the pain. Okay, right side pain. I saw this advertisement also. So yes, if you have watched this advertisement, you know that Neeraj Chopra is the brand ambassador. Okay, so brand ambassador related things also often they ask, right? Especially related to sports persons or some celebrities. Okay, last year also there was some recall the brand. Disha Patni was the brand ambassador of that, and they asked that who is the brand ambassador of this product. Okay, okay, so let's move to the next question. Question number 15. The lithium triangle is in which continent? Lithium triangle. Australia, Asia, South America, Europe. The lithium is an element, right? And uh, there are three, of course, when it's a triangle, it means that three things associated. Right? Triangle means three. So where you have this lithium triangle. Okay. Australia is the major producer of lithium, but lithium triangle is in South America. It is naturally found in three countries: Argentina, Bolivia, and Chile. I hope you must have heard of these places: Argentina, Bolivia, and Chile. These are three countries in South America, wherein they have deposits of lithium. Okay, so it is in South America. Okay, Australia is the largest producer of lithium, and Chile would be the second highest, and then its neighboring countries are also included in that. Yes, Gaurav, it will be helpful, like especially the questions that are related to brand and all. I have included a few of them, right? All right, so let's see the next question. Question number 16. Who was the captain in the first T20 international that India played? Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Rahul Dravid, Saurav Ganguly, Virender Sehwag. First T20 international that India played. So cricket lovers here, you should be able to answer this question. First T20. When did India play the first T20? T20 World Cup was held for the first time in 2007. Before that, India had played just one T20, and that was in uh, 2006. Okay, and okay, so interesting. Saurav Ganguly. Saurav Ganguly has not played any international T20. Okay, the right answer is Virender Sehwag. Okay, Virender Sehwag was the captain in that. Mahendra Singh Dhoni was made the captain during the 2007 T20 World Cup. That was the first time he was given captaincy. Okay, because the senior players refused to play in the World Cup. Okay, so the captaincy was given to Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Rahul Dravid was not the captain that time. I mean, actually, the captain of Indian team was Rahul Dravid, but in that particular T20 match, Virender Sehwag was the captain. Okay, and Saurav Ganguly has not played any international T20 match. Okay, and Sachin played only one T20 match. That was his only T20 match in 2006 against South Africa, Johannesburg. And Rahul Dravid has also played only one T20 match. That is against England. And I do not remember the venue, but I remember he's hit three sixes in that match. Okay, and he scored some 31 runs in 20 or 21 balls. Okay, Saurav Ganguly never played. Sachin played and Rahul played only once. And Sehwag was the captain in that match. Okay, so if you are a cricket lover, you should be knowing this interesting fact. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Question number 17. Fairuz Feza Beather of Dash of which country was chosen for the 2021 Changemaker Award by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation? Bangladesh, Indonesia, Afghanistan, Pakistan. Now, such kind of things like some person winning some award, right, or making some achievements, such things are asked in the examination, right? Like I tell you, if you remember in IFT, there was a question asked that which was the youngest mountaineer, like the name was given, that mountaineer was from which country? Okay, so that was a Pakistani mountaineer that was asked in IFT, right? So like these kind of things, like someone given some award, etc. and all, they are often asked. Yes, she is from Bangladesh. Correct answer. Okay, all right. Let's see the next question. Question number 18. Hawa Mahal is a palace located in, think related to monuments of India, Udaipur, Ajmer, Jaipur, Jodhpur, all places of Rajasthan. Where is Hawa Mahal located? Okay, if you've been to this place, then you know, right? Some people, I have marked Udaipur and Ajmer also. Okay, may not have been to this place or not heard of it. Okay, so let's proceed to the next question. Question number 19. Okay. Umeno, Sumiyama, and Koume Kodama have been confirmed as the world's oldest identical twins at the age of 107. They belong to which country? Now, these kind of news, some people making records, right? So, do read about this record related things, right? Some youngest person to achieve something, some oldest person in some field. Okay, that attracts attention. Such news are sometimes asked in the examination. So Meno, Sumiyama, and Kume Kodama. Right. So yeah. So they are from Japan. Both are 107-year-old twins. Right. So oldest identical twins, and they belong to Japan. So maybe you might have guessed that Japan people have higher uh, life expectancy. So yeah. But the options were like to confuse you from the name. But yes, all of you, most of you got this one correct. Let's see the next question, question number 20. And after this question, we shall have the leaderboard again and we'll see that who is leading this time. Which was the first IIT to be established in India? Recently, in ZAT, they had asked that which of the following states does not have an IIT? Okay, so they might ask questions on IITs, IIMs. Yeah. First IIM was IIM Calcutta. Okay. And like, yeah, there are to be established. IIT Kharagpur. All right, so let's have a look at the leaderboard again. Let's see that who is leading after 20 questions. Okay, so Sumit and Star Lord, let's see, do they still maintain the legacy? So this time Maheshwari has been the fastest, and Naman Singh has jumped to the first position. Okay, Naman is leading. Star Lord maintains the second position. Sumit has slipped to the third place. Maheshwari, who was the fastest during this phase, maybe he did not play the first 10 questions, or maybe he could not answer much of the questions beginning, right? And move to the fourth place, and then he or she, whoever is Maheshwari, then KP, Sherlock, Saurabh, Ani, Edge, and Tiger Baby. Okay, so most of the top 10 have stayed in the top 10, right? I remember Sumit was the topper, then Naman Singh, Star Lord were already there, KP, Sherlock, and Ani and Edge. These were all Tiger Baby, even these were present. Okay, so we are done with half of the questions. We have 20 more questions to go. I hope you are enjoying this quiz. So please do like the session. And the ones who still want to participate, you can, right? Even if you do not end up in the leaderboard, at least you will have the fun of playing it in an interactive way. You can just go to the site menti.com and enter the code 30031572. Okay, so let's proceed to the next question, question number 21. Swift, you must have heard of this, is headquartered in, like you have IFS code, there is a Swift code, Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication. They make some international payments, they ask for the Swift code. US, Belgium, France, or Germany? Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, SWIFT. Good. So you saw some unique option, Belgium, and answered it, or whatever the reason, the right answer is Belgium. The place is Le Hulp, right? So that is the place, city specifically, and that's it, Belgium. Okay. See question number 20. Which is the first country in Asia to launch a plastics pact? So some country going conscious about plastics. China, Japan, India, or South Korea? Plastics pact. Time's up. Okay. Don't you have trust in our country? India is the country that has launched this. It was launched recently, some months back. And the objective is that by 2030, India shall have all of the plastic that is being used will be the reusable plastic. Right? You know that how things go in our country, but still they have launched a pact. Okay, so the purpose is that they will recycle plastic and use it. Okay, and by 2030, I mean, promises. What is wrong in doing promises, right? We had some promise for Swachh Bharat also, right? And we had some housing, kitni schemes aate rehti hain, but yes, this is one of the facts that we have. Let's see how does it go, right? By 2030, how much of plastic are we able to reuse? Okay, but the fact is that by 2030, India will have entirely reusable plastic. Okay, okay. Let's see the next question. Question number 23. Giravali Observatory, placed near Pune, in Pune, and we have this observatory. Okay, so let's see the next question. 24. Which remittance company has partnered to offer international remittance directly to Paytm wallet? Something important, business related, tie-up related, right, and current affairs. International payments directly to Paytm wallet. Which of these has tied up with Paytm? Correct. The right answer is MoneyGram. Okay, so you must have heard of this MoneyGram, Western Union, maybe at least. Okay, so they have tied up with Paytm. So for direct transfer of money, it would be good, isn't it? You can take payments from international people on Paytm wallet. Okay, so let's move to next question, which is question number 25. The decimal system of currency in India was introduced in which year? 1947, 1950, 1952, 1957. Now, these are the kind of static questions which people generally do not read. Okay? These are some random questions. Okay, the more things you have read about at different instances, these hit you, right? तो desperately जाके ये question नहीं पड़ेगा. But if you have read somewhere, you recall these things. You know what is decimal system of currency? Like you have paise and rupee, right? You have paise and rupee. Na? Just say like 1 rupee has 100 paisa. If you remember earlier, it was Ana system. Okay? So 1 rupee used to be 64 Ana, and then 32 Ana used to be uh, uh, no 16 Ana. 1 rupee was 16 Ana. 8 Ana was half rupee. Chavanni, you call it Chavanni, right? You must have heard that word Chavanni. So 1/4 of a rupee was 4 Ana. So 16 Ana. In 1957, precisely 1st of April 1957, India changed to this Paisa system. Earlier we used to have Anas, now that changed to Paisa system, Paisa and Rupee. Okay, so the year is 1957, 10 years after independence, almost 10 years, on 1st of April 1957. Okay, let's proceed to the next question. Apatani's tribe are found in which place? Apatani tribes. Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Nagaland. When they ask related to culture and all, you might get questions of these type as well. Remember, TISS is what does TISS mean? Tata Institute of Social Sciences. Okay, so they do ask related questions related to these things as well. They ask questions related to art, culture, tribals. Okay, so uh, be prepared for all such things. Yes, most of you got this one absolutely right. The right answer is Arunachal Pradesh, right? Not Nagaland. Yeah, Arunachal Pradesh. Cool. Question 27. Who is the present Chief of Naval Staff of India? Okay, easy one. I hope, I mean, the ones who keep reading about these current affairs would say this is an easy question. Okay. Otherwise, if you do not read such things, okay, then you will say that ये तो difficult है, कैसे हो सकता है? Confusing. Okay. Do read about recent an important thing they might ask. Right, he was appointed in recently in November. Chief of Naval Staff of India is R. Hari Kumar, right? Right. So Karambir Singh was the former Navy chief. Okay, so M.M. Narvane is the army chief. He's not a naval chief. Okay, M.M. Narvane is army chief. Vivek Ram Chaudhary is the chief of Air Force. Yeah, not Narvane. Narvane is army chief. The question is about naval chief of naval staff, Navy ka chief. Okay, that is Hari Kumar, recently appointed in November. Prior to him, Karamveer Singh was the chief. ठीक है, तो ऐसे जो recent appointments हैं, recent, especially like these important positions that are taken up by dignitaries in India, do read about those things. Okay, next question, and know the answer to this. Very basic question from science. So they sometimes in your these examinations they do test basic science also. ऐसी साइंस नहीं कि बहुत एडवांस्ड वाली पूछेंगे, बट समथिंग दैट पीपल मे बी अप टू क्लास 8th लेवल which everybody is expected to know. Basic science से related questions आ सकते हैं. And yes, the right answer is 7. I wonder that some people have not got the answer correct. Okay, pH value of pure water is 7, right? So you have pH value from 0 to 14. Okay, below 7 it is acidic in nature. At 7 it is neutral. Okay, and after 7 you have basic nature. All right, let's move on to question number 29. Which sport will make debut at the 2022 Commonwealth Games in Birmingham? So you know 2022 Commonwealth Games are going to be held in Birmingham. Which of these sports will make debut in the games? Debut means being organized for the first time. Now this is something from current affairs, and I don't know if you read about this. Okay, yes, the right answer is women's T20 cricket. Okay, and this will make debut this time. And it was recently announced. So, in fact, the first match itself is going to be between India and Australia. Okay, and let me tell you about this Commonwealth Games. India participated in 1998. It was a 50 over game back then, and India has once participated in that also. Okay, and in that I mean, the winner was South Africa. Australia won the silver medal. New Zealand won the bronze medal. India did not send a proper team. They had just those, I mean, some like weak team, I would say, except a few players. Sachin Tendulkar was one of them. I mean, one of the good players, and then you had Anil Kumble, and most of the players were, I mean, not so great ones. So India did participate, but not with full enthusiasm back then. If it was the situation now, India would have played decently well. Okay. So back in 1998, that was the only year then when Commonwealth Games had cricket. Okay. So 2022 women's T20 cricket will make them. Question number 30, and after this we shall have the look at the leaderboard again. So here's the question. Kalgoorlie and Coolgardie. These are places famous for gold mines. They are located in which country? US, South Africa, Australia, or Canada? Okay, it's tie between South Africa and Australia. I told you in the previous question that South Africa was the winner, Australia was the runner up there. No, the right answer is Australia. Okay, so these are places in Australia famous for gold mines. Okay, Australia is one of the leading producers of gold in the world, and these two places have gold mines. All right, so let's have a look at the leaderboard and see that who has been leading. Is Naman still leading, Star Lord, or who happened to lead this time? Okay, so this time the fastest was Star Lord, but still very, very close to Naman, just a difference of 21 points. So Naman and Star Lord, see, remember that you need to be fast enough, right? So the one who answers fast, you must have given same number of correct responses, but Star Lord was fast this time and got very close. And then we have Maheshwari and KP, again very close contestants for third spot. Then we have Sumit, Ani, Saurabh fighting close. Then Amit, Helix, and Sherlock at the 10th position. Okay. All right. So we have 10 more. After 10 more questions, we shall have the final leader and see that who wins this quiz tonight, right? Whether it is Naman, Starlord, or Maheshwari takes a jump, or Maheshwari or KP take a jump and move to the first spot. Okay. The faster you answer, the more points you get. Last 10 questions. Which company launched Indian origin astronaut Raja Chari led Crew 3 mission to space? Raja Chari is an Indian origin astronaut, Indian origin, not Indian, Indian origin astronaut. He led a mission, right? The mission's name was Crew 3. Which space company launched that mission? Blue Origin, Virgin Galactic, SpaceX, or Astra? Correct. The right answer is SpaceX. Yes, SpaceX, Elon Musk. Okay, so that they launched this uh, mission Crew 3. Okay, and the leader was Raja Chari. There were four people in that crew, and Raja Chari was the leader. Okay, next question. Which brand has a tagline "The Ultimate Driving Machine"? Cars. Cars are the favorites. Okay, they ask that which car names means horse, right? Last year there was a question which car's name means a shark. Okay, so those kind of questions. Cars say related brands. When it comes to brands, cars is something because people often know about. Most of you would be answering it correctly. The ultimate driving machine. Okay, the right answer is BMW. Okay, BMW की tagline है the ultimate driving machine. So do read about cars and all also. Okay. Next question, question number 30. Issy Snake, a dinosaur species which was recently modeled, was found in which present day region? Okay, Issy Snake, that was the name given to this dinosaur prototype. Okay, which was in news recently, and this was a dinosaur that was found about 214 million years ago. It it was found in which place? Not in China. The right answer is Greenland. Okay, so it's like fossils, etc. were found. It was predicted. I mean, this was the name given Issy Sanek, and this was in news recently. So these kind of random news which come up. So do read about all those things. Okay, like monthly. Like there are some places where you get these monthly PDFs. Also, do read about all these news things, and sometimes you do get questions from such uh, news. Well, let's see question number 34. Find the correct pair in context of thermal power projects. Kavas, Gujarat; Ramagundam, Tamil Nadu; Korba, Uttar Pradesh; Talcher, Andhra Pradesh. Thermal power projects. You have to match the correct one. Unfortunately, Nately, you do not get the answer right. Maybe you just hear some South Indian name you relate to. I mean, you think that that's correct. No. So, Kawas in Gujarat is correct. Okay. Ramagundam is in Telangana. Okay. Korba is in Chhattisgarh. And Talcher is in Odisha. Okay. The right answer is Kawas, Gujarat. Second one is in Telangana. Third one is in Chhattisgarh. And Talcher in Odisha. Okay, so thermal power projects, national parks, uh, hydro projects, and all those things related to energy and all such things are environment and energy ecos. These related things are asked in the examinations. Question number 35. Which country has inaugurated world's largest hydrogen fuel cell power plant? Or something again related to environment. US, Japan, South Korea, Germany. World's largest hydrogen fuel cell power plant. Time's up. The right answer is South Korea. Yes, most of you got this one right this time. Okay, 5 more questions to go. Let's see that how far you can go in the leaderboard, and that will end the questionnaire for today. Which of the following countries is not a part of the Melanesia region? Brunei, Vanuatu, Fiji, Papua New Guinea. Melanesia region. There's a region which is called Melanesia. Which of these countries is not a part of it? Okay, so interesting question, right? So some like these are some random questions that are asked, right? Some people, I mean, most of the people will consider these questions difficult because not heard of it, right? So Melanesia region is like right of your this place called Indonesia and all. Right? There are four countries over there. Vanuatu, Fiji, PNG, and the fourth one is Solomon Islands. So these four countries are together called as Melanesia. Okay, so Brunei is not a part of it. Okay, all right. Let's see the next question. Question number 37. In which city would one find Young Readers Boat Library? Chennai, Udaipur, Kolkata, Mumbai. Young Readers Boat Library. In which city would you find this library? Yes, Kolkata is the right answer. It was inaugurated last year itself. Right, not current, maybe 1 year ago in January 2021 it was inaugurated. Okay, so it's a for India's first floating library. You go to the boat and then you read. Last three questions. Question number 38. Who wrote the book The Immortals of Meluha? You read books and all, you must be able to answer this. Amish Tripathi, Amit Chaudhary, Amitav Ghosh, Amrita Preetham. Immortals of Meluha. Yes, Amish Tripathi is the right answer, and almost all of you got this one right. Okay, so seems the ones who must have answered it the fastest must have gained good number of points in this. Okay, last but one question. Companies has rebranded its name to Blinkit. Someone was asking about MyCat. MyCat asks such kind of questions. Very important questions for that. Big Basket, Grofers, Spencer's, D-Mart, Blinkit. This you must have seen advertisement. Yes, most of you got this one right again. The answer is Grofers. Okay, so now they have changed the name. So Grofers was a famous grocery delivery brand. Now they have changed to Blinkit. Now what they promise is delivery within 10 minutes. They promise that you get groceries delivered within 10 minutes, subject to certain regions, right? Of course, in metro cities only this will be applicable. This won't be available in some remote village or some like tier 2 town, but these are available in cities. If you have some grocery store nearby, within 10 minutes they deliver grocery to your home, so they have named it Blinkit. Okay, so here's the last question for the day. I hope you have been enjoying this questionnaire. Which snake has the longest fangs? What is a fang? Fang is the teeth of a snake. Which snake has the longest, you can call it, teeth? Black mamba, inland taipan, Indian cobra, or gaboon viper? Time's up. The right answer is Gaboon Viper. Okay, so it is like 2 inch long fang it has. So that is, I mean, you can imagine 2 inch long teeth, right? How dangerous. So that is the right answer. Okay. All right. So now let us see the leaderboard. Let's see that who has been the topper of today's quiz. Whether it is Naman Singh or Starlord, I guess it's Starlord because Starlord has gained again. KP has also gained a good number of points, and let's see. Okay, so Starlord is the winner for the day. Right, so congratulations, whoever is that person is. Maybe Starlord is the winner, and then we have Naman Singh. KP joined to the like he moved to the third position. Then we have Ani, Maheshwari, Sumit, Saurav, Amit, Ehrar, and Helix. So Naman Singh, Starlord, KP, Ani and Maheshwari, all these were fighting close throughout the contest, and Starlord turns out to be the eventual winner, right? So it was a neck-to-neck fight between these people. But yes, I hope everyone must have enjoyed it, right? Even if you did not make it to the top 10 also, you must have enjoyed playing this format. And I hope so you like this format because it's an interactive way. Okay, even if you like get your answers wrong, you learn things out of it, right? And such things are easy to remember also. ठीक है, बोरिंग वे में पढ़ोगे, किताब से पढ़ोगे, ऐसे याद नहीं रहेगा. बट हाँ, ऐसे like when you interact with others, compete with others, and sometimes I tend to give you extra information, you keep those things in your head, right? You remember these things कि ये बताया गया था. Okay, so that's for today. Okay, and yeah, so keep preparing. So this is not something that I would say कि इतने ही questions करने हैं. I give you the idea that what kind of questions you can expect in the examination. Maybe some questions related to current affairs might hit from this the questions that we take. But yes, they do give you understanding that what are the different fields that you need to study, what are the relevant things that you should prepare for, what are some of the random questions that you can expect in the examination. Okay. All right, so that's for today's quiz. I hope you enjoyed participating in it. So before leaving, don't forget to like the session. And thanks once again for watching it. Have a great night and goodbye.